The number one liver supplement is not actually that effective after consuming alcohol. Let me show you what is instead. So milk thistle is great when it comes to general liver support. But when it comes to feeling better the day after consuming alcohol or supporting your liver after consuming alcohol, then you should use a specialized product like Cheers Restore After Alcohol Aid. In this product, there are two clinically tested ingredients that directly affect alcohol metabolism. The first is something called L-cysteine. Everyone knows that alcohol is toxic, and it is both true and untrue. You see, when you drink alcohol, primarily in the liver, it converts into something called acetaldehyde. And acetaldehyde is 20 times more toxic than alcohol is itself. So when people say that alcohol is toxic, what they're really talking about is that the process of metabolizing alcohol is toxic because it creates this acetaldehyde. So you may want the alcohol because that's what makes you feel good, but you definitely don't want the acetaldehyde because that's one of the reasons that alcohol makes you feel bad, and it's one of the main reasons that alcohol is bad for your health long term. The L-cysteine in Cheers Restore will actually bind to acetaldehyde and form a non-toxic compound called MTCA, effectively neutralizing acetaldehyde so that you get exposed to less acetaldehyde in total when you do drink. But alcohol doesn't just affect your liver, it also affects your brain. When you drink alcohol, alcohol does not make you feel good because it is just causing simple dehydration. No, alcohol has its depressant effect because it is binding to specific receptors on your brain called GABA. And this is what makes you feel relaxed, carefree, and generally good. But what goes up must come down. And when alcohol actually leaves your bloodstream, then these receptors go into a state of rebound. And that's what makes you feel irritated, stressed, and generally bad. And that's also the main reason that alcohol ruins your sleep and makes you feel so miserable the next day. This DHM ingredient here does not just speed up the rate of ALDH and support your liver. It also binds to the same brain receptor that alcohol binds to, the GABA receptor. And by doing so, will actually buffer this rebound so that you sleep better after drinking alcohol and feel better the next day. In that way, it's actually a twofer. Now, of course, milk thistle is important. And so if you actually look at the back here, what you'll see is that milk thistle is part of the Cheers formula. However, when it comes to directly impacting alcohol metabolization and how you feel the next day, then you need to use Cheers Restore because it affects both your liver and your brain. Just take 3 capsules with or as close to your last alcoholic beverage as possible. This product will make you feel 50% better the next day, which is basically a way of saying that this 25-ounce can will feel like 12 ounces the next morning when you wake up. This product was on the season finale of Shark Tank. It's in over 30,000 brick and mortar retail locations nationwide, including Walgreens, CVS, Albertsons, Hy-Vee, Meijer, Wegmans, H-E-B, 7-Eleven, Circle K, and a whole lot more coming soon. It has over 7,500 4- and 5-star reviews on that website run by Jeff Bezos, and you can typically get it for $4 a dose in drugstores. In a 3-pack, you can get it for $5 a dose in a 1-pack in convenience stores, and you can get a value pack on TikTok Shop, that website run by Jeff Bezos, or our page, where it is typically $3 a dose.